Hello, everyone. My name is Ola. I'm recruitment coordinator in Flyr. I am more than happy to welcome you on our recruitment talk. I hope that after this 30 minutes, it will come to your mind to become a part of the Flyr difference. First, I tell a little bit more what will happen in this 30 minutes. I'll tell you about Flyr, about our opportunities, about our hiring process. Then I'll give the mic to Ksenia. She will tell more about machine learning in Flyr. And then Wojciech will tell us more about web development and microservices. So who are we? I can talk about it for at least 30 minutes, but we have a really good marketing team, and they created a video, so I think it is pretty useful to just play it.
Flyr is a place where you can truly be the best version of yourself. Having worked at many different companies in my career, being able to come to a place where you're valued for who you are, for your diverse background, and also for your opinion, and you're able to hit the ground running on day one and actually make true change and drive innovation within a product, within a team, and also within an industry.
There's great opportunity here. I think we're at a place where we're in this build mode, and for me, that's the most exciting part, is that you can make such an impact with what you're doing here, and that's what gets me excited.
We have this really tremendous opportunity to take really, really modern technology, machine learning, deep learning that wasn't possible years ago, and package it and put it into a digestible form that is usable by airlines to support commercial functions.
People are willing to try new things, and best ideas win, not necessarily my idea or your idea. Embracing intellectual curiosity is one of our core values. What that means is we encourage everyone at Flyr to think differently and try new things. Sometimes, of course, we fail, but sometimes we succeed. And when we succeed, it creates additional value for our customers. In my mind, that's really what makes Flyr unique and special.
Flyr has been very successful in bringing the best minds in AI, travel, machine learning, and customers and capital. You need all of these things to really start a revolution. And I think that is really what I'm most looking forward to collaborating with our customers, to collaborating with my colleagues, to make sure I make a difference in the industry.
What I like most about Flyr is that I have the opportunity to grow an entire curriculum or process or things from the ground up, and it is heard and seen here. I love that we have that creativeness and freedom to speak up, and if there's a change that needs to be made, it can be done.
I'm working in a company with great culture, I would say collaboration and innovation. Flyr provides me a lot of great opportunity to gain new skills and earn great experiences.
The most important elements of growing a diverse and global team are defined with the 4 C's for me: care, culture, curiosity, and competency. As human beings, when we're in a repeated structure, we can easily get bored. We are creative creatures and don't want to ask the same questions over and over again. So please come join the Flyr team. We're excited to have you.
Okay, I'm coming back to the presentation. So, what is our mission? As the pioneer of revenue operating system, Flyr is focused on application of advanced technology to help transportation leaders unlock their highest potential. And what we do, we build software. We build software for the world's biggest airlines, for their key decisions and their pricing in sales. We are unique because unlike our competitors that got stuck in the past, we applied latest data, AI, and cloud technologies, and we are driving by results. So we are so confident about our product that we are not charging our customers until we have proven results. Flyr as a team is based on 4 core values. We navigate together, so we want to create a culture where everybody is welcome. We act as an owner, so we want to recognize the bigger picture and find everybody in it. We communicate fearlessly, so we want to share constructive and timely feedback. And my favorite ones, embrace intellectual curiosity. We experiment, we learn, and we adjust. Fail fast, win faster. Our CEO, Alex Muntz, I will tell a little bit more about him. He started doing software when he was 10. At the age of 14, he started his first business. He's from Europe. He moved in 2014 to Silicon Valley. After founded Flyr, he was a president and a CTO. And then in 2020, he became a CEO to accelerate the growth on the back of COVID-19. We have offices around the globe. So we have 2 in Europe. It's Krakow and Amsterdam. And we also have 3 in the US. It's San Francisco headquarters, Dallas and Los Angeles. Our newly Krakow office is located on Zabłocie. We opened it this year. It's huge. It's beautiful. We have many rooms to collaborate together. I don't know what happened here. To collaborate together, to spend time together. My favorite part of being in the office is having lunches together with all the teams. We can meet each other, not only work related, so I really, really like it. We don't see the presentation, but I can keep talking if you want. So yeah, we have really one cool thing in our office. It will be shown for sure in a second. So we love airplanes and we love flying. This is why we have a flight simulator in our office. So once you are in our office, you can easily go and fly. Okay, give me a second. IT support. Thank you. So, as I said, we have a flight simulator, so when you are in our office, you can go and fly wherever you want, to whichever destination. It looks exactly like an airplane inside. About our benefits, we have plenty of them. It's not all of them, but I couldn't put more on one slide. So we have private medical care, we have health insurance, sport card, reimbursement for creative classes, fresh breakfast, lunch allowance on Pyszne, training budgets. We have free zoo tickets because we took care of penguins in Krakow office. We have company events and team building activities. We have electric scooters, a game room and chilling zone, and many, many more. You can learn more on our booth here, on the Flyr booth, or on our website. So as I said already to many of you, we are growing, and we are growing really fast, and this is why we need exceptional people to join Flyr team and to grow together. The main 2 opportunities I think related to this event is the senior Python backend engineer with a 5+ years of experience, Python, SQL, and Docker and Kubernetes experience. And also the backend engineer focused on ML infrastructure with a 3+ year of experience. But it's not all, of course. As I said, we're growing really fast. So for our engineering team, we need director of data science, site reliability engineer, backend engineer, front-end engineer, full-stack engineer, software engineer and test. For product team, we need UI, UX designer, and technical product owner focused on data science. We need also data analyst, delivery technical lead, and manager of AI customer delivery. So if you see yourself in any of these positions, feel free to go to our flyrlabs.com/careers website. You can learn more, and also after this presentation, of course, we will be in our Flyr booth and we can answer all of your questions. The recruitment process that we have for most of the roles is pretty fast. It's 3 stages: 30-minute presentation, conversation with a recruiter, then 60-minute interview with hiring manager, and then 90-minute interview with technical team. So actually, it is possible to close your recruitment process within the week. And as I said, if you have any questions, feel free to go to our booth, Flyr booth. We are there to answer all the questions, and I'm giving the mic to Ksenia.
Hello. Okay. Do you guys like cheap airline tickets? Okay. So have you ever tried these internet tricks that say that, for instance, try searching from Android, or try searching on Tuesday night, or clear your browsing data? Did it work for you? Well, you were lucky because it doesn't. So I will tell how we do generate prices and how it really works behind the scenes. So first of all, my name is Ksenia. I'm in Flyr for almost 4 years. I joined as a software engineering test, and my current role right now is a head of engineering and machine learning platform. Flyr, as all already said, is a company that is based on AI and machine learning, and our mission is to change and improve the way airlines manage their revenue. So we are quite lucky right now because after pandemic and during the post-pandemic years, airlines discovered that the solutions currently available on the market are not flexible enough. So they're really willing to engage with us and try our product. So our main and biggest product right now is something that is called Cirrus Revenue Operating System. And this is a cloud-based solution that is designed to bring their airlines the revenue uptick. Airlines really desire that, revenue uptick. So this is designed in a way that can work with small low-cost carriers who only operate from point to point, and large network carriers with a lot of connecting traffic, like Lufthansa or other big airlines. So this Cirrus Revenue Operating System consists of two parts: the ML part, powered by many machine learning models, and a visualization layer, which allows analysts from our airline companies to analyze and interact with model predictions. So I will mostly focus on machine learning part, and my colleague Wojciech will then cover the front end and UI part in general. Okay, so our main ML use case is the following. We engage with airline, we collect historic data, usually about like 4 to 5 years of the historic data. We transform this data into our canonical data model, then we train models on top of that, and we put these models on our production system. So that this production system gets triggered every day by customer data feed, which consists of bookings, their schedule changes, their revenue details, and the models produce new set of predictions, and new set of demand predictions, and therefore suggest the best prices to the airline. So this is the amount of data, some like examples of data that goes into the system. So first of all, it's demand and booking, something that's called PNR, passenger name record in airline industry. This is competitors' data, which airlines operate on the same routes and what are their prices. Schedule and inventory of the airline, so where the airline flies from and to, and what is the amount of seats that we have to sell on each flight. Booking classes and fare structure, so like what are the booking classes that the airline operates on, and what are the prices for each of the booking class, as well as events in the location, in like destination or origin for the flight. Are there any holidays on these days, and so on. And this is a demonstration on how we're going to expand our capabilities. So right now we're somewhere around third circle. So for instance, this year we delivered something that is called manual overbooking. We allow our airline to go into the system and manually add the amount of seats that they want to oversell on each flight. And the system will respond with newly generated ladder of prices. We're right now working on something that is called ancillary revenue management. So this is ancillary is anything that you can add to your ticket. It's not just the seat, but for instance, priority boarding, extra luggage, seat selection, extra legroom, and so on. So we will also generate forecast the demand and generate the best prices for these things. Another thing that can benefit from intelligent prices is cargo. We partner with a New Zealand airline to create a cargo revenue management system. So this is to come in 2023. And we add in a support for marketing tools. So the airline specialist will be able to log into Cirrus, select the flights, select the dates on which they want to offer some discount, and our system will generate prices with already applied discount. So because we are in technical conference, this is a little bit of technical details about how our machine learning suite looks like. So this is the schema of how our training dataset generation pipeline looks like. It's triggered via Kubeflow. It pulls data from BigQuery, where our canonical data model is. It runs on Dataflow using Beam, and it generates TF records that we put on Google Cloud Storage. Next pipeline is model training pipeline as well, gets triggered by Kubeflow, pulls the TF records previously generated by dataset generation pipeline, runs on Cloud AI, and generates TensorFlow saved model that we as well put on Google Cloud Storage. And this is the model inference pipeline, this production pipeline triggered daily. So it gets triggered by Argo CD, pulls data from BigQuery as well, takes the saved model, and runs on Dataflow with Beam, and puts its predictions into BigQuery that are later used for the UI, and gets shipped to the airline itself. So airline can integrate with us on whatever way they prefer. Some airlines use FTP, some of them have APIs, and with some we integrate via some buckets, like Google Bucket, for instance. As I just said, we're going to have more products in 2023. That's why we are right now looking into not rewriting, but like adjusting our suite and make it more scalable. So we, first of all, want to get rid of these two tools that I just mentioned, which is Kubeflow and Argo, and just use a single tool instead. So we're looking into Cloud Composer. This is something that Google offers. Cloud Composer has just Airflow underneath. So last year, Google released something called Vertex AI. This is an AI suite from Google. We are right now making a POC and test if it's gonna satisfy our needs, if it's gonna work with us. And we're gonna stay with TensorFlow because this is kind of an industry standard. Okay, so this was mostly it from me. I just wanted to say that I will be here for some time, so please feel free to talk to me because we are hiring. We're not only looking for ML engineers and data scientists, we're also open to hire people without ML experience, but who have engineering experience and are willing to switch into ML. Thank you.
Okay. My English is not so outstanding. Anyway, web development and microservices. What do we do in ML-centric company like Flyr? Why at all do we do web development and microservices here? It will be in a moment. I will tell you why and how. The question is, what challenges do we have here? First is fast growth. This is something that was already mentioned. We have new teams, we have growing teams, we have new products, new kinds of products we want to deliver, so we need to deliver inter-product communication. We need to deliver or extract common components to be able to easier deliver new products. So either microservices or common libraries or even frameworks that will allow us to quickly deliver value. That's what we need, and that's what we currently face. In the end, we would like to deliver a platform that will allow us to quickly deliver solutions for the new users. But why do we do it, and what's our place in the ML-related or ML-centric company? First of all, airlines hate black boxes. They do not accept black boxes, and you know, machine learning is a kind of black box. So they can buy it as long as they know what happens and why. So we need to deliver them a way to check what's happening and why it's happening. That's one thing. And second thing, they want to be able to fix anything that will be wrong, they consider is wrong, okay? Even if they don't do it, they want to have this possibility. So we have to deliver them a way to influence the results of ML. That's the second thing. And the third thing, when they when we have the results of the ML, there is a lot more places in the airline where it can be applied, not only where we meant it. So there are more products than we can build on this, and this also requires to deliver UI. So what we built here, the value we deliver in this area where we have backends for front ends, where we have microservices for the UI, the value is not in simple CRUD-like endpoints that handle millions of requests per day. It's in functionality, which is really heavily complicated. These are really complicated business features what we deliver. So it's not like again and again the same kind of web development that we already know, another endpoint like the previous endpoint. It's really a challenge to implement these business features, to design them so they work correctly, especially that we deal with quite considerable amount of data. The terabytes of data we have in data warehouse are mainly used by data science, but if we only grab the tip of this iceberg and put it in our Postgres, it's already 30, 60, or 90 million of records in a single table, and it's just a single table. We have like more like this, and we use this data to handle HTTP requests, and we need to be able to respond in reasonable time. So one, complicated and heavy business features. Second, a lot of data to back these features to deliver value to the clients. And third thing is we not only grab data from the batch processing, we also need to deliver data in bulk to this batch processing. So we have to deliver this kind of interfaces too. How do we do it? What do we use? We use Python 3. What do you call legacy code? What's the definition? You have one?
The one in production.
I have even more restrictive definition. The one I wrote yesterday. Today is legacy, right? So in these terms, yes, we have legacy code, but generally our code is like 2 years old, okay? So it's not dealing with a huge legacy ball of mud. It's dealing with things that we deliver, but already you see the results of previous decisions. You have the feedback loop, okay? And that's also a great thing in working in a product company where you work long time or a single project, that you see results of your decisions, you can learn from your own decisions, and you have to live with your own decisions. So you are more motivated to take good decisions. So Python 3, Flask is kind of our legacy. We are switching to Fast API. Celery, SQL Alchemy. Postgres is our database that keeps our data like for the backends, for UI. We also interact with Google BigQuery, which is a data warehouse for us. Redis, and I will also in a moment tell you about more possibilities here that are coming. We deploy on Google Cloud. We use Kubernetes and Argo currently. We use Circle CI. It's all built. Tests are running after commits, things like that. So, yeah. And of course, GitHub. For communication, currently it's REST API, and Google PubSub is just coming in for inter-process communication here. It's, if you didn't use it, having a chance, it's a really nice piece of software. Really, really, really nice to use. The other aspect of working at Flyr, is playing with new tools. Xenia already mentioned that we had some solutions. We found them far from perfect, so we are switching to new ones, and that's fine. Like, okay, fail fast, throw away, try again, okay? Do a spike, check. If Neo4j for your case is better than Postgres. It's actually a test I did, and you know, I won't tell you which one, but it was pretty interesting test. If you are interested, tell me, maybe I'll prepare a talk about it. AlloyDB, did you hear about it? Someone heard about AlloyDB? It's a brand new thing from Google Cloud. It's available since April this year or something like that. It's a Postgres on steroids, designed for cloud, but still Postgres. It's set to be freaking fast. We are just checking it for our cases, and we are playing it with it, and we will probably, if it works for us, we will start using it. I get bleeding edge thing. Google Cloud Spanner is something I will be testing in like weeks. If you never seen DuckDB, you should. It's a really fast thing, at least for Parquet files, and really convenient. About Kafka, you will have a chance to hear a little bit later. One last thing to be said. We have a process which first applies something which is called ADR. You can Google it easily, Architecture Decision Record. When you take a decision about architecture in your code inside your team, you record it in an MD file, you commit it with your code, you have a history of that, you know why the decision was taken. That's how we document our decisions inside teams. In larger things, when product wants us to deliver something, they prepare FRD, feature request document, and we discuss this document until we understand what should be delivered and how, and then we prepare ADD to describe how we would like to deliver it, okay? And first, this way we know how and why, and we have it documented. And the other important thing is that even if you are not a senior developer, you still can prepare a part of our architecture, because you can deliver ADR and will be discussed, and you can affect how architecture looks like. You don't have to be in architect position to actually impact how the architecture of the whole system looks like, because you can be responsible for reviewing FRD and preparing ADD for a new feature, and this way, like, you can share responsibility between different developers on different seniority levels. Okay, about Kafka, if you want to hear more, just after lunch, I will tell you about our story and encounters with this solution. So I hope I will see you here. Thank you very much.